Bro, my team tough, bro. I ain't really played it, but I had like a whole lot of cards. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? I was just listening to that. You got a soft spot for the man up above. Should we
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. On the wing, Monk. Brooks outside. Monk outside. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Morant outside. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
That's a great two-player set. Portis setting the screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
Now here's Morant. Monk looking around. Misses off the left iron. Brooklyn with the ball. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the basket by Malik Monk. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brooks outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's Portis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, the defense was there, but Big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, nice shot. You want to challenge a defense from all 3 levels.
Tries to save it. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And Albuquerque making a change here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 6. Morant drives in. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. That one off the back iron and out. Portis for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so here's Albuquerque. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Monk right side. Shoots over Campbell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
For those pure scoring guards like Monk, the mid-range is a big shot to have in your bag. It opens up other parts of the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Morant drives in. High arcing shot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
And so Fisher will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Some solid defense from Maxey. On the wing, Cephalosha. Fires from deep. Here's Edgecombe. 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Up and in on the layup. Maxey's got the lead up to 4 now for Albuquerque.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's McCray. Offline with his 3. Albuquerque leading by 6. There's the try. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Monk with the ball, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Up top, Maxey. Hachimura grabs the miss. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And a dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Brooks outside. Roger on the wing. Outside, Maxey. Releases from the wing and drills it. Maxey's got 6.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Monk for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Brooklyn trails by 6. Pass to McCray. To the inside. Sabonis gets it out to Fisher. Off target from outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want.
Oh, whoa!
That's just unfair. Well, Monk has always had a great ability to knife his way into a defense on the bounce. Doing well to get the score on that drive.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. So both teams making some changes here. 1:24 left in the first half of the game. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Morant. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Screen by Hartenstein. Shoots over Adams. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Albuquerque leading by 7. Here's Crooks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, showing great vision that time. And that pass is right on the money.
For Albuquerque, they've gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Reeves outside. The three from Morant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
At the top of the key, Brooks. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so it's Albuquerque holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Down low. Here's Portis. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Hachimura, no good. Albuquerque leading by 8. Brooks with it. Picked up by Portis. Got a piece of it. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Here's Monk. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't give good scorers like Monk positioning inside.
Here's Doncic. Outside Portis. He takes it in. Wagner with the block.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The three for Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant outside. It's Brooks on the wing. Let's go. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And then Monk with the jam.
A dynamic scoring guard. Malik Monk is having another big night. We've come to expect that.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Some changes for Albuquerque. Brooklyn trails by 12. Reeves with it. Now defended by Adams. On the wing, Doncic. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Cephalosha. He brings it up for Albuquerque. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside, Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Over Reeves. Maxey, no good. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Albuquerque shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That one misses for Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Doncic looking it over. Reeves outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Reeves has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn. Maxey with it. Sabonis defending. And Tyrese Maxey good for 3. Maxey's got 9.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
To the middle. Here's Campbell. Rebound by Albuquerque. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the midi.
Floats one up. James driving. And James throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now, here's Maxey. Shakes him, and it's blocked.
Well, that's just stellar rim protection from Portis. I want to keep seeing this kind of effort from him.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Albuquerque leading by 10. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
This is how you make trouble for the defense inside. Monk was determined to put them in a bad position.
Free throw drops for Monk. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. It's so fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
The drive by Doncic. It's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Monk knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Here's Duran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Brooks right side. Monk up top. Rebounded by Portis. Brooklyn trails by 12. Stolen by Brooks. Duran with it. He's picked up by Morant.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Monk.
2 minutes.
From about 19. Hachimura rips it down. Now Morant. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. first free throw is good.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
And so Morant will bring it up for Albuquerque. They've led by as many as 14 points. Wembanyama reels it in. Brooklyn trails by 10. Now Morant for three. Duran pulls it down. Ivy dunked it home, running inside.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Hachimura. Up again. Can't get it. Albuquerque leading by 12. Ivy with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. James. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
The three goes down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From 15 feet away, it's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Brooklyn foul. LeBron James. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
From deep. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Supporting your team. Please drive home safely and we hope to see you again at the next event.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Out to the right wing. Anderson's shot is off. Stolen by Brunson. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's tipped.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Morant with it. Brunson picks him up. And it's Morant missing.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
And the D has to clog up the mid-range better.
Here's Brunson. Fires the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Kept alive. Brooks outside. Takes the three. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
That is how you finish.
Anderson outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Brunson. And it's Morant with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
And Morant's got the ball here for Albuquerque. They trail by 1. Here's Brooks. Again, the miss by Brooks. Brunson outside. And he drives in. Brooks grabs the board. It's Brooks on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And Malik Monk hits from deep.
An effective three-point shooter. Over his career, just about half of Monk's shots come from beyond the arc.
A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Keeps it alive. Monk outside. 6 to shoot. Over Wembanyama. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Brunson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 8 points for him.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Here's Brunson. Morant with a wide open look. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Albuquerque leads by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get him. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Anderson the screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, as a scorer, that's where Anderson likes to operate. He has a lot of tricks in there.
Pass to Edgecombe. Cephalosha up top. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And Adams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A shot by McConnell, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession. They trail by 1. And here's Maxey outside. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Morant, that's for 2. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And here's Anderson for 3. The Thunder with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Now here's Morant. Nothing on the board.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Monk's shot's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
1:52 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Monk. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, Kevin Durant, unreal.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Albuquerque leading by 6. From deep, Maxey. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. They set the pick. Here's Morant. Some solid defense from Maxey.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Oklahoma City trails by 6. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. 23 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Morant. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. The 3 ball by Morant.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Here's Morant. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Shoots. He dreams the quick shot.
Yeah, look, Morant knows he can always find space for that jumper because defenders are always playing the grind.
Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And it's Morant missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Brunson. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Brunson, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Albuquerque shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Well, you look at how far Monk has come over the course of his career, turning into a really well-rounded player, especially passing and shooting.
Here's Durham.
And nice job reading the eyes of the offensive player, staying focused and getting all ball there.
And Morant gets it to go.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Albuquerque. Oklahoma City trails by 7. Pass to Brunson. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
Ivy, no one around him. And he connects with the jumper. Ivy's got the lead up to 7 now for Albuquerque.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Edgecombe. 5 to shoot. And here is Cephalosha. Covered by Cunningham. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's a 10-point Albuquerque lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And here now the Thunder. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Morant for 3. The Thunder with another miss. Albuquerque leading by 10. Here's Ivy. 3-pointers off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder with the possession here. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Anderson trying to free himself up. Wembanyama, no good. Morant outside. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Duran. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so it's Albuquerque holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Now Morant. Outside, Maxey. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Maxey with the block.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Oklahoma City trails by 8. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Over Monk. Adams' shot is off. Right side, Kevin Durant. Here's Brooks. Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Maxey. Maxey rips down the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 8. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And they'll get another chance. Adams. Off the glass.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Oklahoma City trails by 10. Brunson. A huge two-handed slam.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Jalen Brunson.
Free throw, no good for Brunson.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Morant misses the 3. Oklahoma City working against the clock now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Daniels fired. Outside, Wembanyama. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Clock at 4. Brunson.
Yeah, and when Morant puts in the effort on defense, he can be very effective.
Here's Wagner. Daniels with the steal. Brunson right side. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Well, Anderson is a talented player. No wonder the D was playing so tight.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line for Oklahoma City, Kyle Anderson.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Morant outside. Here's Brooks. Shoots. That's off. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the drive, and it's denied.
This is the kind of defense. Oh, that was
Something else.
Are you kidding me?
Ja Morant.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Durant with the flourish.
Brunson. Wagner with the block. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Morant with it. Brunson picks him up. Oh, what a move! That shot, no good. And it's blocked. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crap.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. Our game tonight featuring Providence as they go up against Albuquerque. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Monk looking around. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Yow.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's Lou, and here's Marshall from the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
Brooks outside. Over Ginobili. Brooks misses. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Providence. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Brooks outside. Pass to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lou. The shot by Monk is no good.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you a whole bitch. Your ass ain't playing all-ball defense. Lock in, bro.
156
You a whole bitch.
play in the first quarter. Bounce pass Claxton. Back to Marshall. Nice ball movement by Providence. Providence needs to get a shot off. And it's off from three-point range. Monk outside. A three ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. So it's Providence now. And stolen by Yao. And the rejection by Claxton. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Claxton comes with the double team. Pass to Yao. Green in the high post. Just 5 to shoot. Over Rodman. Green, no luck. So it's Providence now. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the drive. Lou, that's good.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosiveness.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Back to Morant. To stop the drought. Second chance shot. Good defense by Claxton. Providence leading by 3. Ginobili on the wing. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to James. Here's Lou. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've seen from Providence so far.
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now, here's Collins. Morant outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And here's Iverson outside. And it's Morant with the rebound. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Durant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Outside, Green. Morant scanning the floor. Iverson right side. Back to Morant. Over James. And it's Morant missing. Providence leading by 11. Bounce pass, Lopez. James, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Marshall. Here's Lou. Hits it from three-point range. Lou's got the lead up to 14 now for Providence.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Lou after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Pass to Lou. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Albuquerque trails by 12. Puts one up from 19. Rodman grabs the rebound. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lou's got 11.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
And here's the fast break. Rodman leading the way. Pass to Marshall. Here's Lou. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Marshall. No good with the triple. Here's Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Providence looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Providence leading by 13. To the wing right side. Pass to Lou. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Albuquerque. It's tipped. Now Wagner. Back to Morant. Lets it go from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Albuquerque. Outside Collins. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Lou. Nailed from three-point land. Lou's got 14 points for the game.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgeman.
Now here's Collins. No scoring in this one. Good on the shot. And Providence leads by 14.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now Wembenyama. Claxton covering. Feed away. Unable to get that one. Providence leading by 14. It's deflected.
Already, as a rookie, Edgecombe has a reputation as a great defender.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And Claxton drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And Yao slams it in.
Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Iverson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. To the wing on the left. Pass to Lou. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Albuquerque trails by 13. Lays it up and banks it in.
It can get congested in there, but she finds a way.
And it's Providence's ball. Inside. Collins, good.
Gritty bucket in close. Collins finding an opening.
And so here's Albuquerque. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Good. That's Iverson who picks up the assist. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Claxton. Offline with the baseline jumper. Monk with the ball. The lead now in single digits.
Well, for those pure scoring guards like Monk, the mid-range is a big shot to have in your bag. It opens up other parts of the floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lou can't get it to go. Out to the right wing. Up top, Monk. Shoots over James. And it's Providence ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Morant's got the ball here for Albuquerque. They trail by 9 points. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Pass to Wade. Morant with the steal. Here's Green. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's a heads-up play by her. Saw her teammate pop open and got the ball moving when she needed to.
And Albuquerque making a change here.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
A crossover. Grant misses from short range. Outside, SGA. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Providence leading by 4. Back to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Providence. Here's Marshall. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Benyama with the rebound. Albuquerque trails by 4. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to Green. Pass to Brooks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Albuquerque making a change here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Lou. Pass to Marshall. Here's Lou. SGA defending. 4 on the clock. And Providence misses again.
2 minutes remaining.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
SGA, no good. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. SGA on the drive. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, they needed a bucket badly, and Monk was more than happy to step up and get it.
And here is Marshall. Driving inside.
Oh, great work inside. He doesn't mind taking punishment on the way up.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Marshall hits them both.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. It's a great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Important bucket by Wagner there. They needed that.
Here's Collins. Oh, the fierce finish with the double clutch.
Big time from Collins right there.
Now Wagner outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Monk. Lets loose a 3. The shot is off. Now Claxton. From outside, knocks down the 3.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Great determination, but can't put it back in. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
SGA, that one goes.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Albuquerque making a change here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Brooks. Oh, the slam dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Morant. And so Providence takes the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win.
Yo, I ain't gonna, he's a whole ass bitch. Nigga, fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck everybody, nigga. Fuck you, you bitch ass nigga.
Wondering what's gonna happen? How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you next time.